Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another Feed the Beast episode. So, this new server is working out very, very well. And there's Skype. Not sure if that made it into the recording, but I'm pretty sure it did. So, we're having some issues with power because of what we're doing. The AESU that I built is now down to 12 million, and I actually had it drained, and I've been using my gravity chest plate to fill it up. For some reason, we have 4 ultimate solar panels on this mess. I also changed it to... God damn it. I gotta remember, I can't jump on those. I changed this to red power, because using the buildcraft pipes, what would happen is during the night, this can't process the amount of scrap that we produce. So it ends up just shooting it all out everywhere. So I changed it to a filter pumping out every 10 seconds, I think I've got it. And so far, that seems to keep them pretty well stocked. I think I actually might need to up it. Let's do 7 seconds. Oh wait, it's not that. It's that we're not producing much scrap because we got no mining going. When we have mining operations going, this thing just dies. Like, we had to put another 2 biofuel engines on there to keep up because the scrap box was overflowing. Had to upgrade the system over there to pull it out. It now has 8 biomass engines going. It's because I think he had 4 quarries and 8 turtles all going, plus I had 3 of my turtles going and digging out the new area for the storage, which is what we're going to do today. So let's go down and see what I've got so far. So, I've cleared out this. This does not appear to be a slime chunk. This does. So, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do, because I kind of want to build a slime farm too, but that will happen eventually. So this is what I'm thinking. Right now I've just got filters. I'm probably going to change those to sorters. That way I can more easily direct things to where I want them to go. But I'm not fully set on this design. But it does work. We've got these restrictor pipes, which are made with the pneumatic tubes and a piece of iron. And that just... it basically makes this a longer distance, I guess. I'm not entirely sure how it works. But when I tested it, it was just pulling things out of there and firing it down the line to where I wanted it to be. But I think I'm going to actually do colors. So, what I've got here is just a row, I guess right now 2 rows of barrels. And these computers are going to be eventually used for pulling things out. I want a central terminal up there, and each one of these computers is going to power a filter on here and here. You can actually kind of see it here. Or not. So, I'm gonna get a script that will output, depending on what it is, left or right, a redstone signal. Now, I'm not familiar enough with filters to know whether they just spit out one, or if they spit out a stack, or what, but I'm gonna need to look into that. This is gonna happen after I've built the remainder of the storage unit. But for now, I just want to get this mostly operational. I could probably... Nah, I'll leave that blank. So, this is essentially what it's going to look like. And it's going to just zigzag across this whole thing. I'll probably put another floor on, depending on what I need. Right now, I want to complete this floor and set up these computers. I started naming these computers with just a letter, but yeah, we counted how many we have up there, just barrels currently, and we have over, what was it? We have just under 300, and we have a whole bunch of miscellaneous, and I want a barrel for everything. If I can't have a barrel for it, it doesn't exist. That's pretty much the way I want to do this. So we've got a butt ton of computers and wireless modems. I need more wireless modems. I'm going to need more barrels and more extra dimensional barrel storage upgrades. Which is great, but we don't have the resources for it. We are very low on leather. With those, we'll just eat up our blaze rods and ender pearls. We'll just destroy those. So I need to set up something for those spawners. I'm kind of glad I got the mushroom spawner, because that's going to give us unlimited food, unlimited leather, and then we've got the blaze, which I've recently learned. I'm not sure if it's a feed the beast thing or if they changed it in vanilla, where if you crush the blaze, or in this case, drown them, that's what I've seen, then they drop their rods. So that's a little weird. I did not know that that was a thing. So now that it is, I'm going to give that a try. But for right now, I do want to show you what I have done today. I spent probably, it's been about an hour setting up a script to auto-label things. I have to go through and do, what, hundreds of these? So what I've done, there we go, is, let's go into the disk side, and we'll show you what I've got here. So I've got ID, which is literally just a file with a number in it. So that's it. That's the last number that was used. And then I've got this start, which is going to get copied over as the startup script. I've already planned to call my storage program storage, so this will just allow me to have the startup execute it. And then I can copy it all over on the back end. Not a big deal. So I won't really ever need to touch these computers again. Oops. Escape does not exit. And then I've got my startup script on the disk. So what it does is it gets, I've got the file name and start, which is what's going to be the startup. And I just initialize ID. Checks to make sure ID exists. If it does, it reads it and makes ID ID. Then it increments ID by 1 and sets the label. And then we get into where it saves it, just opens the file for writing, just completely overwriting it. Writes it. I've got it checked to make sure that everything is good. And then copy over the startup file. That's pretty much it. And yeah, I've got it checking to make sure that startup was copied as well. One thing I haven't tested is this part here. If startup already exists. But to be honest, I don't really care because startup should never exist. But that is going to make my life so much easier because now I just break and then plop, check, we're good, break. So that's going to be a time saver because jumping between these computers and typing in a label set is just a pain in the butt. Oh. And one thing I did, if I sound different or if something seems different, I have just recently formatted my computer and I'm not sure if I've got all the settings set up the way I had it. I think I've got pretty much everything down, but it's hard to say. I did a few little tests and everything seems cool to me, but it's only so much you can do with a small test. I don't know why these were here, and I don't know why I picked them up. They were in the way. That's why I picked them up, right? Yeah, that's it. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. It's probably not a good idea, but it's an idea. Because you can stand on them. Anyway. So, what I need to do, first thing, is I think I need to figure out what to do with these spawners. And now that I know what I know... Oh, and also, I think I've got them down here, actually. Let's see. Filters, transposers. So, I've recently learned about these little guys, where if they're given a red, damn it, if they're given a redstone pulse, they will suck up to be one block around them. So if it's there, anything in this area, they'll suck up, which is great. Except I find that they get placed backwards. All these red power things get placed backwards. So, I think I might change this out. So, basically, what I can do is I can have everything fall into water, into a water stream, have them go into a lava blade. The only thing it won't work for... Like, the blaze will just die in the water, and the lava will have no effect on them. It's just Endermen. Endermen are going to be the ones that are going to cause problems. Simply because when they die, or when they fall, if they live and then they take damage, they teleport away. So I either A, have to prevent them from having a place to teleport that is safe, which I think they can teleport 23 blocks, so I'd have to basically block off for 23 blocks an entire area, which is just retarded. Or I could keep this set up strictly for Endermen, and I can actually have all these obsidian pipes and everything. I can switch it so it now just kind of spits it out into the water stream and then flows into wherever I have the transposers. But that, I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. Now, how the hell do Endermen keep taking these? Like, I don't have an Enderman spawner up there. I can understand if they were falling and grabbing them on the way down. But, like, there's constantly blocks missing. Stop taking my blocks. They're mine. So what I think I'm going to do is I'll do that. I'll get that area sorted out, or actually, I just had a thought. Oh, and I'm having some very, very bad frame issues. Oop. I don't want that. Anyway. What do we got in here? Plenty of dirt. Anyway. Wondering, if I put the mob grinders down here, that might be crazy enough to work. Except the Enderman won't work down here. The Enderman one would have to go significantly higher. But they'd be visible. Like do like a glass casing here, maybe? Don't really have any good place. You have to clear out a whole nother chamber. Yeah, I'm not sure. I get these ideas and then they kind of go away. But oh, and that's the center. And this is where, I don't know if I've shown this. This is where the fusion reactor is going to go. As soon as he figures out how to not get it to blow up. Fusion reactor going boom, not a good thing. But anyway, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with those spawners. I'll get started on that, and I will bring you guys back when I have something. Alright, see you guys in a bit. And welcome back. So, as you can see, I'm in the Twilight. I decided I should probably get this soul shard up to a level 5, or tier 5. So, we've got this creeper spawner. Made a very, very rudimentary spawner. It's crap, but it's doing what it needs to. So once I get this up to 824, as long as I can do very basic math, I will absorb the spawner. And then we can move on with our lives. But just wanted to give you that update so you can see what's going on. So once I do that, I will be back and I'll show you what I've done for the new spawner area. Alright, 828. Time for this spawner to go away. Tier 5. And welcome back again. As you can see, I've expanded. Just went 10 back. Done some work here. Got that all set up for the Endermen. They technically will die one block above here. Like if I put another block, they would die on that. But better safe than sorry. Currently filling that in with glass. So we've got this lovely display case. Not sure what I'm going to do at the back wall. I may leave the ores, or I may just change it all to smooth stone or stone brick or something. And I've got the water streams here, so I'm gonna line up all of the other spawners here, and the blaze should fall into the water and die. And I'm gonna have like I'm gonna get a lava blade here, and all the other mobs will hit it and die. That should give us cooked beef, cooked pork, or not cooked pork. I don't have a pig spawner. Oh, I didn't think of the zombie pigmen. Maybe I'll put the zombie pigmen on this side, right beside the ender butt spawner. Yeah, I didn't think about them. Because they are also immune to the lava. And this is just a little hole with water in it. Get rid of that. Man, this Vajra's great. I guess I could get you and you. So, I think it's coming along nicely. I need to shrink this down because it's just a tad too large. And then right at the top. Here we go. Endermen are spawning on this here and just... they're dying just out of range, and this is where the glass wall needs to be. And of course, I am out of cobble. No, I'm using so much cobble. Dude. But this should look pretty darn good, I'm thinking. Dope. At least I'm hoping. For now, you're going to be gravel. Because I have deemed it thus. This is going to be so much glass. And I really don't think that I need this much glass. But, you know what? I don't build out of glass. So this is a treat, right? It's a treat. It's a treat, damn it. And so let's see how that looks. That looks very, very bright. And if Optifine wasn't broke ass, it would probably look pretty good. Put this like this. Oh. Give me my cobble. Damn it. There's another piece. Alright, and I will leave that spot open. Quickly do this. And by quickly, I mean very, very slowly. And do one more row. And I will take a look. Let's see how she looks. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use those... ah, crap, I forgot their name already. It's a transposer or something. The thing that automatically picks up items that are, you know, over there. I'm gonna have those down there. I'm gonna have like a water stream just leading to one. I'm not even gonna bother with a redstone clock. Yeah, that'll look kind of neat. Look like a little cage for the aminals. Gotta figure out the killing system. But once I do, Could have done this with iron bars, but iron bars would probably cause problems, mostly on the Enderman side, because they could theoretically land on the lip and survive. And no one wants an Enderman that survived. Oh. And yeah, that's about all I've got right now. And I think that that is going to make for a decent length of episode. When you stand right there, you don't see the other glass. You know, kind of makes sense, but... And if I had connected textures on, that would look like one solid pane. Otherwise known as it would actually look good. But I think it's coming along, and I think that's it for today. Oh, and I put another row in. Mostly just, damn it, mostly just trying to keep my jetpack charged. Spent quite a bit of time just standing around and sleeping. Anyway, as I've said 12 times, that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.